Listen, the guy's a big puncher. You can see he's very big and strong and very well built. But that's it. Very impressed. Shoulder round, good effort. You're making a missile as well.
Tyson Fury is stunned by Anthony Joshua's sheer power in sparring, seeing his partner sent to the hospital. He highlights how Joshua's evolution and devastating strength leave no doubt he is a top-tier fighter capable of overwhelming anyone in the ring.
In person, I like what he's done with himself. He's changed his stars. He's come from nothing to having everything to be the heavyweight champion of the world. So I got to respect that, respect him having provided for his family like that. And as he's evolved over the years.
John Fury emphasizes that Anthony Joshua keeps rising from the floor with thunderous punches, overwhelming opponents even in sparring. He points out that this relentless power and determination is what defines a true champion. Watching Joshua dominate and leave his sparring partners battered proves his unmatched skill, heart, and absolute ring control.
I think of him, well, he keeps getting off the floor with thunderous punches and winning.
Style worked really well because he was the guy that he should have boxed in the first place. But apart from that, he should just go out there and just smash these guys, like kind of thing. You should box a bee. Just go out there, just let bombs go. Because I can tell you now, the shots that he throws, nobody throw. You know, he really throws some meaning vicious shots, and he should just do that. Not really, you know, like box too much and do all that sweet signs. He should do that against kind of, you know, Andu type. You know, like brawlers type of thing. But other than that, just go out and really just take people's head off, really. And I think now with, you know, his newfound kind of team and everything, I think they've just really told them, listen, that's what you are. That's who you are. You've got to do. And it's good to also be able to box. But, you know, your style just to go out and take people out behind the jab and, you know, with combination and you know, whatever. But don't go out there, just try.
His style worked really well. But he was the guy that should have boxed in the first place. But apart from that, you should just go out there and just smash these guys, like kind of thing. You should box a bit, just go out there, just let bombs go. Because I can tell you now, the shots that he throws, nobody throws. You know, he really throws some menacing, vicious shots, and he should just do that. Not really, you know, like box too much and do all that sweet signs. So he should do that against kind of, you know, Andy Ruiz type, you know, like brawlers type of thing. But other than that, he should just go out there and really just take people's head off, really. And I think now with, you know, his newfound kind of team and everything, I think they've just really told them, listen, that's what you are, that's who you are, and you got to do. And it's good to also be able to box. But, you know, your style is just to go out there and take people out behind the jab and, you know, with combinations and you know, whatever. But don't go out there just trying to, you know, like, be Muhammad Ali or anything.
Tyson Fury is stunned by Anthony Joshua's overwhelming power in sparring, especially after seeing his partner hospitalized. He emphasizes how Joshua's speed, precision, and raw strength leave fighters unable to recover. Even skilled opponents struggle to match him. Every punch Joshua throws dominates the ring, proving he is far beyond ordinary heavyweights and showing why his evolution as a fighter commands respect and fear in every sparring session.
Say that.
The most boring question ever, isn't it?
Shockingly terrible. Yeah, shockingly, yeah. Down. Very much down. Can't shake it. Can't shake the cobwebs.
Joseph Parker highlights Anthony Joshua's devastating power, noting that a single shot can end a fight instantly. Seeing his sparring partner sent to the hospital proves Joshua's strength and accuracy. Every fighter in the ring must respect his ability to dominate. Joshua's timing, power, and technique make him nearly untouchable, and his capacity to finish opponents quickly shows why he remains one of the most feared heavyweights in boxing.
If he lands on you, you're done, you're out. And I picked the...
Jake Paul admits Anthony Joshua's imposing presence and intense focus are intimidating. Standing over even tall opponents shows his sheer physical dominance. Joshua's combination of height, skill, and precision forces every fighter to respect his reach and power. In sparring, his focus and ability to control the ring make opponents struggle. His training and preparation ensure he remains a formidable force, leaving anyone in his path, including his sparring partners, overwhelmed and beaten.
Intense focus, locked in. He's obviously very, very tall. Looking up, my tallest opponent. My eyes are at his, chest level.
Alexander Usyk explains that Anthony Joshua could destroy Jake Paul with ease. Seeing his sparring partner hospitalized proves Joshua's power and precision are unmatched. His skill, experience, and ability to dominate in the ring make him nearly unstoppable. Usyk emphasizes that Joshua's combination of strategy, strength, and accuracy separates him from anyone inexperienced, showing why he remains a top-level heavyweight and a serious threat in every fight he steps into. Benavidez Sr. explains that while Jake Paul may seem dangerous in theory, Anthony Joshua's experience and power make any upset highly unlikely. Seeing Joshua send his sparring partner to the hospital highlights his dominance and ability to control every situation in the ring. Joshua's precision, timing, and brutal punching power ensure that even confident fighters struggle to survive his attacks. Every round he steps into showcases his skill, conditioning, and mental toughness. The gap between Joshua and someone like Jake Paul is enormous and undeniable, proving why Joshua remains a world-class former heavyweight champion, unmatched in strength and strategy.
Don't count him out. I think that's a very dangerous fight for Jake Paul. But at the end of the day, we could have a big upset, but...
Piers Morgan points out that Anthony Joshua is at the peak of confidence and momentum. Every move in sparring demonstrates his dominance, especially after sending his partner to the hospital. Joshua's ability to combine timing, power, and control makes him nearly untouchable. His mental and physical edge allows him to dictate the pace of any fight. Opponents struggle to keep up with his skill, conditioning, and strategic intelligence. Every session reinforces why Joshua remains a former heavyweight champion with unmatched authority in the ring, capable of overwhelming any fighter who underestimates his ability and resilience.
All I would say is Joshua is on a real high right now.
Eddie Hearn emphasizes that Jake Paul has no realistic chance against Anthony Joshua. Seeing Joshua's sparring partner hospitalized demonstrates the sheer force and precision he brings to the ring. His combination of power, technique, and tactical awareness ensures opponents are overwhelmed from the first exchange. Joshua dominates mentally and physically, breaking down even confident fighters. Every move shows his ability to control the fight, making survival for anyone in the ring extremely difficult. The reality is that Anthony Joshua remains far superior, and any overconfidence from his opponents will be punished immediately and decisively.
I think he's got absolutely no chance. I think he's going to get smashed to pieces.
Duke McKenzie explains that Anthony Joshua would never underestimate Jake Paul. Joshua's sparring shows how easily he overwhelms even skilled partners, leaving some hospitalized. His experience, power, and technical mastery make him far superior to anyone inexperienced. Every punch and combination from Joshua exploits weaknesses instantly, showing why he is a complete former world champion. Jake Paul's confidence cannot match Joshua's precision and conditioning. The difference in skill, preparation, and ring intelligence is enormous. Joshua's dominance is clear, and any fight he enters is controlled by his strength, timing, and tactical expertise.
I don't think Anthony Joshua would take Jake Paul lightly any way, shape or form, and he'd be so easy to hit. You're talking about a trained athlete against...
Tony Bellew stresses that even if Jake Paul has some skill, It means nothing against Anthony Joshua, a former unified heavyweight champion. Seeing Joshua send his sparring partner to the hospital demonstrates his extreme power and precision. His experience, speed, and control make him overwhelmingly superior. Every movement in the ring shows Joshua's mastery of technique, timing, and force. No fighter can match his ability to dominate physically and mentally. The gap between Joshua and anyone coming from a celebrity or unproven background is massive and undeniable, proving why he remains a true champion of heavyweight boxing.
He's better than what people think he is.
He is better than people think he is, but doesn't mean you can take on the former unified heavyweight champion of the world. I know some white-collar fighters who are really good, but you ain't getting in with me, and I'm 42. I'll take your whiskers off.
Logan Paul highlights the massive experience gap between Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua. Seeing Joshua send his sparring partner to the hospital demonstrates how his perfect combination of power, precision, and timing overwhelms anyone in the ring. Anthony Joshua has faced and defeated world-class opponents, and his technique, conditioning, and strategy are flawless. The contrast between a celebrity boxer and a former heavyweight champion is obvious. Every punch and movement from Anthony Joshua shows why he is a complete fighter. His dominance is physical, mental, and tactical. Jake Paul may have confidence, but it is no match for Anthony Joshua's years of elite experience, devastating power, and expert ring control.
Experience difference, Anthony Joshua was a former heavyweight champion who's knocked out heavyweight champions.
Has he ever tried like Ozempic or Manjaro?
This is a guy who is already perfect.
Okay.
He's perfect.
Okay.
He's like, if you could sculpt like a perfect gladiator human being, it's Anthony Joshua.
Wow.
Alexander Usyk makes it clear that Jake Paul is not a professional boxer and cannot handle Anthony Joshua. Watching Joshua send a sparring partner to the hospital confirms his elite power and precision. Anthony Joshua's Olympic and professional background ensures every punch is calculated and devastating. His speed, timing, and ring intelligence make him overwhelmingly superior to any celebrity boxer. Jake Paul may have hype and confidence, but he is no match for Anthony Joshua's experience, discipline, and brutal effectiveness. Every training session demonstrates why Anthony Joshua dominates every opponent he faces. His ability to control fights physically and mentally proves he is leagues above anyone outside the professional boxing world.
We see when we go to ring.
And Anthony Joshua, you've seen his last two fights. Do you think Anthony Joshua's
Johnny Nelson emphasizes that Anthony Joshua's size, strength, and skill put him in a completely different league from Jake Paul. The incident where Joshua sent his sparring partner to the hospital demonstrates his capacity to dominate physically. Every fighter in the ring faces overwhelming force and precision when confronting Anthony Joshua. The expectation is that he will control the pace and outcome of any fight with absolute authority. Jake Paul cannot match Joshua's experience, power, or tactical expertise. Joshua's presence alone changes the dynamics of the fight. Every movement in the ring reflects his preparation, conditioning, and ability to dominate opponents mentally and physically, ensuring a clear disparity between a former heavyweight champion and a celebrity boxer.
Joshua is bigger than Jake Paul in our world. So there'll be more of a judgment on Anthony Joshua than there will be on Jake Paul, because Anthony Joshua is expected to get this boy blasted out.
Adam Smith analyzes Anthony Joshua's strategy, noting his ability to win at will. Even after being inactive for over a year, Joshua's skill, timing, and power remain overwhelming. Seeing his sparring partner sent to the hospital reinforces how dominant Joshua can be in the ring. He can choose to start aggressively or pace himself to regain rhythm and sharpen his timing. Jake Paul has no capacity to dictate the pace or survive Joshua's controlled and measured aggression. Every round demonstrates Joshua's superiority in experience, power, and ring intelligence. His dominance is both physical and psychological, leaving opponents exposed and overmatched from the opening bell.
And whenever he wants to win. But will he want to win early? Will he want to get some rounds in, being inactive for 14 months to prepare him for 2020?
Don Charles explains that Anthony Joshua's combination of power, physicality, and elite experience makes him untouchable. The sparring incident, where Joshua sent a partner to the hospital, demonstrates his devastating efficiency. Every punch he throws is precise, timed, and powerful, leaving opponents with almost no chance to respond. Jake Paul cannot match Joshua's conditioning, strategy, or technical mastery. Joshua's dominance is total, combining mental focus, tactical intelligence, and overwhelming physical strength. His ability to control the ring, dictate the pace, and punish mistakes ensures that every opponent, regardless of confidence or hype, is outmatched. Anthony Joshua exemplifies a world-class former heavyweight champion in every aspect.